by
I asked Bradley Martin to ask Ethan Klein, who was just on his podcast. I asked him to say, what do you stand for, Ethan? You're the face of cancel culture. You chronically, you always try to bring other people down. And I didn't say that in the question. I just wanted Brad to ask him, what do you stand for?
Potentially the dumbest person alive,
and so, yeah, potentially the dumbest person alive. And what do you think Ethan Klein said?
He wanted to know, what do you stand on? Like, what do you truly believe in?
Because these soy boys, I don't understand. What the fuck do you think that they stand for? You hear them extensively talk about how this is problematic, this is terrible for you, but what do they do to uplift?
Believe in. He's curious.
That's a stupid. That's like a stupid fucking SNEAKO question.
Yo, you're a hater.
You want me to boil down my essence to like one thing? Like, what do I stand for? I mean, like, I'm sorry, bro. SNEAKO's like the biggest fucking loser on the internet. He's such a piece of shit. Okay, yeah, he's likable, right? Like Andrew Tate, he's funny. Yeah. He's smart.
He said, that's a gotcha question. He's like, I don't know. He doesn't know. Social media is telling you to spread negativity. They don't want you to be positive. They don't want you to inspire others. Slow.
Wife was called ugly.
And he is the face of that. So he doesn't stand for anything. And remember this, there's a lot of people on Rumble right now. Rumble's taking over. Pay attention to the influencers that don't have any clear philosophy. Otherwise, they're just a meaningless talking head. Ethan Klein stands for nothing. That's a weak man.
I was called fat. No surprises, but the insults came from, you've heard the expression, don't throw stones if you're in a glass house. This glass house happens to be by the name of Aiden Ross. He has come for me. Now, admittedly, I did go pretty hard on him on Hassan's stream, but he is defending a known human trafficker and R-wordist, so I kind of think he deserves it on that one. But he came back. Here I am on...
And he's losing subscribers at an incredible rate. It's going to be extremely funny when Rumble, where he can't even survive on YouTube.
Break. But when I hear the war horn sound, boy, I answer that call. So let's take a look.
Chad, see, the thing is, these people are so deep into the Matrix, so lost. He's addicted to porn, smokes cigarettes, fat as shit, thinks that the gym is bad for you. He doesn't want to change. And he's on antidepressants. These people don't want it. There's no, and one thing I realized, I used to get like, about it, but you can't change these people. It is what it is. That's their brand. And so just realize what they're promoting and what people like me and the cancel people are promoting, or even Aiden Ross to an extent. Aiden Ross is on a positive wavelength in 2023, and I'm proud of him. Ethan has nothing positive to say.
Look at this clip. Aiden Ross gets right into it. Coming to hurt my feelings. Here it goes.
Podcast is literally ass. Shit. I can make a podcast and it'd just be so much better. If me and Ant made a podcast, that shit would fucking blow him out the water.
Bro, how you going to make a podcast when you're barely literate? I don't know if you know this, but podcasts, they require a certain level of reading and research, or at least good ones. So let's focus on getting that.
Chad, type of one if you would rather listen to an Aiden Ross podcast with his garden maid than a second of Ethan Klein speaking nothing. This is disgusting and fat. Type of one if, even though Aiden is 22 and has much limited knowledge compared to fucking 40-year-old Ethan, any day, I would listen to Aiden speak to his rug for 3 hours over anything at Ethan Klein that I'm not making money off of in a stream.
GED first before the podcast, but by all means, go ahead if you think you can.
Motherfucker has a Quill podcast. Talking about that fat fuck L3L3.
Okay, first of all, Yo,
is Aiden jacking my lingo? I came up with L3L3. Come on, man.
Accusation of fat fuck, I take offense of.
Yeah, get offended, fatty. Fat shaming is good.
They're not going to be able to be saying that about me for very long, right? You know that the day is going to end soon. And I'm not one to make fun of someone's body, but listen, if somebody's going to call you fat, I mean, dude, you're looking a little fucking pudgy here. This is Aiden Ross getting his head shaved in solidarity with Andrew Tate, the human trafficker, of course. Great guy to stand up for. Actually, I heard that Aiden's doing a a seance to contact the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein to wish him a happy new year, actually, because he thinks he's a great guy as well.
Ethan Klein is not funny, not energetic. And I genuinely hope, there's part of me that's like, bro, you're never going to get in the gym. Ethan Klein.
That it's a little flabby, bro. You could tighten that up before you call me fat. And for the record, how old are you? 21? When I was 21, I was looking tighter and not.
Imagine being his age, beefing with somebody like imagine being in your 40s beefing with someone half your age. Like that is proof. And he'll call me like, SNEAKO's a loser. SNEAKO's a failure. You failed. If you're this old and you look older, I think he's actually in his late 30s, and this is your life. Bro, imagine beefing with Aiden Ross looking like how old you are. You look like a fisherman at the side of the highway. Like you don't look like look like you have enough money to fish at an actual place where you need a permit. You look like the guy standing off of the highway, putting the rod over the metal rail.
Nicer than that. Okay, I'm 37. I got kids and a wife.
50.
Let me see your fucking
Captain Fantasy, thanks for the 50. You and Tate changed my life. I'm working out, not watching porn, and stop smoking weed. The leftists are scrolling on TikTok, wasting their lives, being couch potatoes, and are completely brainwashed. Exactly. W Captain Fantasy. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
When you're 37, boy. This guy did not just call me fat.
You are fat.
Well,
Ethan Klein, you're a fat fuck.
Get it in now. Enjoy it while you can, because my ass about to be skinny.
That nigga, bro. Hey, if I see that nigga on the streets, I'm beating his ass.
Yo!
If I see that nigga in the streets, I'm beating his ass. Fuck L3.
And shut up, bitch. You're not doing shit. You're going to beat my ass if you see me on the street? Shut the fuck up, dude. You're going to look the other way and pretend like you didn't see me. I saw this comment.
Ethan Klein, you want to box? I'm tired of you talking shit. I'm tired of you doing these videos from behind the screen, hating on people, trying to take away people's careers, trying to say that I'm a violent misogynist. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Let's get in the ring, me and you.
Aiden got
well, you know,
Andrew Tate's dick so far up his ass, he actually thinks he's a kickboxer. Okay? No, dude. You and your homies not doing shit. And try it, bro. I've been on the treadmill. I guarantee I run faster than you.
No, you don't. Bro, you know what Ethan's going to sound like after like 1/10 of him? Chad, type how old Ethan looks because he's going to watch this. How old? He says he's 37, which is ironic. That's pretty much the same age as Andrew Tate. It's literally like the representation of red pill versus blue pill. You can pick choosing a former kickboxer who's in shape, or you can listen to Ethan Klein. Because your image matters, and that's a big reason why I want to go to the gym this year every single day and become better. Because if I'm extremely jacked, then my credibility just goes way up. Ethan Klein, look how fucking old everybody in my chat, like unironically, thinks you look. You don't look the same age as Andrew Tate. You look 20 years older.
Good. Hey, you know what? That's a good idea. Why don't you come assault me? Let's see how many of Aiden Ross's close friends we can get into prison. That's right. He keeps the best company.
Yeah, see, snakes like him, they want you to go to jail. They just want you to fail. They don't like seeing growth. They don't like seeing people win. That's why they stand for nothing. It's the type of person that you see on, like, I see that something good happened to you, but it should have happened to me. Just constantly jealous, hating, slowing the progress of anybody down.
What was the name? Tory Lanez just went to prison for like 15 years for shooting somebody. Of course, Andrew Tate is about to go to prison for about 15 years for human trafficking. So, yeah, that sounds about right. Surround yourself with violent criminals, Aiden Ross. That's the vibe.